Hello viewers, in my last video I was talking about my learning process as a kid. If you haven't watched it yet, please have a look from the link in the description because today I'm going to talk about the same topic but through Piaget's theory of cognitive development of children. So let's get into it. There's four stages in his theory of cognitive development to understand children's intellectual growth. Stage 1, sensory motor stage. This is when children at the age between 0 to 2 years old begin to learn about the world through senses and motor actions. For example, they know a toy still exists even if it is hidden under a blanket, like peekaboo. Stage 2, pre-operational stage. It is between 2 to 7 years old and children start to develop symbolic thought using language and imaginary picture to represent ideas. For example, imagining that they are a superhero or someone they admire. Stage 3, concrete operational stage, which is between 7 to 11 years old. Children start thinking more logically about concrete events and develop a better understanding of other feelings. For example, being able to sort their toys into order based on their size or importance. Stage 4, formal operational stage. It starts from 12 to adulthood. In this final stage of cognitive development, children learn more sophisticated rules of logic. For example, if a child has to create a model of the solar system using materials they have at home, there are a number of ways they could use them, like having plan B if their plan A doesn't work. Children at this stage can also examine and evaluate their own thoughts and actions. For example, if they argue with a friend, they can consider how their opinions or behavior might have contributed. They can then decide how to approach this situation. Just to simplify, human life is basically a learning process. In every stage of our life, we simply keep learning. I hope I was able to collect and showcase this genetic epistemology as simply as I could. There's more about it. Piaget had to deal with a lot. As critics say, Piaget underestimated the logical knowledge that infants and young children already have, and he overestimated the logical abilities of older children, adolescents, and adults. So yeah, basically even the scientist has critics or opponents. So if you're making fun of my video, well, you sure can, as an opponent or as a joker, doesn't really matter. Alright, so that's all for today. Bye guys, see you with another video. Thank you so much for watching.